Today in our Project Kona build, we're going to lay down some Dynamat. Now, why would you want to use Dynamat on your classic car? Well, I come from the stereo world, so I've been using Dynamat for years. For sound deadening, it does a great job. But in our classic, it'll work for sound deadening, but it'll also keep heat out of the interior and keep it cooler. Now, this kit we're installing here is a custom fit kit from Dynamat for the floor of your Mustang. This will fit your 65 through 73, and it fits all different body styles, so it's an exact fit with a little bit of variances depending on a convertible versus a hardtop car. Now, as far as installing it, it's very easy. Follow along, we'll show you how to do it. Now, before we get into it, if you're not familiar with Dynamat, basically it is designed for sound deadening and also for controlling heat. Now, the instructions will show you the basics of where the pieces go. Installation is very, very easy. This simply is going to stick onto the floor. You'll put it down where it goes. I would suggest using a roller, and you just roll it into place. We laid the Dynamat on the floor to get an idea of where everything's gonna go. So basically from the top forward, you have two pieces for the firewall, the front part of the floor. Then you have the front floor itself. You have the under seat section, and then you have the rear floor. And the couple small little sections are gonna be for the actual sills itself on the rocker. So the first thing we're gonna do is prep the surface. Now again, I've been using Dynamat for years, and I can tell you this stuff is sticky. It'll stick to almost anything. So you don't have to go crazy, you don't have to grab alcohol or anything like that, but make sure you get the dust out. I mean, this car just came from the body shop not long ago. There's still lots of body shop dust in the interior. So again, vacuum it out, maybe give it a light rub with a rag, and the Dynamat will stick fine. Again, we're just going to give it a very light cleaning. So you want to grab the piece that's going to go in and kind of familiarize yourself with where it's going to go. Now, if you look at this piece, you'll notice the end folds up. This is for convertible. You can actually cut this off and use existing pieces, or use this to go up on the convertible rocker. But this piece here basically goes around the shifter. So just get a feel for where it's gonna sit, and we begin installing it. Like I said, it's basically just a big sticker. I will mention this car being a Resto mod, it is getting a Tremec in it, so our transmission tunnel has been modified. So we're not expecting a perfect fit, but that's absolutely okay. Make sure the holes are visible. You really can't do this wrong. As long as it's on the floor like it's supposed to be, you're okay. Just like with the front piece, you want to make sure the holes are open. Like these cutouts here are going to be for the bolts for your seat. So make sure you install it. That is in that location. All right, now you can move on to the rear floor. Then repeat the process on the other side. Now, if you're doing a full rest mod like we are, I would say this Dynamat is a must-have. It's going to keep temperatures down and noise down in the interior. Even if you have a finished classic Mustang, definitely something to consider doing. As you can see, it's not that tough to do. Even on an assembled car, you got to pull the carpet up and stuff, but it still shouldn't take more than a few hours. So we got this done now. Next step, we're going to come back and start working on the lighting.